Ready. Just the overall analysis of the whole game. How did you see it? Controversies and goals and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, I think first of all we did really well as a team to come back from 2-0 down with 10 men, and in the end I think we had even possession even with 10 men. So I thought we did really well. In the second half we'll press them for a long time, and we deserve the point for sure.
Just with a couple of game-changing moments earlier in the game. Firstly, the free kick. Okay, the free kick, the wall was poor on it, and he scored. Leading up to the free kick, it looked like there was a deliberate handball to set the ball up before the foul. Then Urson's send-off.
Yeah.
How did you see, firstly, the incident before the free kick where Hall it looked blatant, like he set the ball up at his feet?
I haven't watched the game back. I didn't actually see the handball on the big screen, but I don't know. That was a tough one, and then the other one was tough again. I don't know. I probably shouldn't say too much on it, but yeah, it was disappointing to go down 10 men because I thought we started the game well, even though we went a goal down, and it felt like we were starting to get into the game, and then that happened. But we did well to come back, and we're really happy we got the point in the end.
If you put yourself in Bahadjar's shoes and you're a striker,
yeah,
you got a defender, like obviously you get a little bit of contact. Would you expect a red for the defender?
Well, it depends if he gives a foul or not. But I don't know. Like as a striker, I would have stayed up. It's a one-on-one, so it's a goal-scoring opportunity. So I'd stay up and try to score. But yeah, I don't know.
We'll get on to the better stuff. The fight back, it was tremendous. Obviously the crowd enjoyed it, got involved as well.
Yeah.
And obviously we spoke to Marco after the game. He's saying it's nothing new for him. He expects his team to fight and leave nothing on the pitch. Is that something that is brand new to you, like the mentality that he's brought to the club?
Yeah, it's a little bit different mentality. It's either fight or go sit on the bench with Marco. So that's what we know we need to do. And I think when we went down to 10 men, everyone was putting in the hard yards. When you go down to 10 men and you're down on the scoreboard as well, 10 people need to attack and 10 people need to defend. So it's tough, but we're a fit side and we did really well. And yeah, we do fight right to the end. And I was even thinking at the end we might have grabbed the 3 points, but we're definitely happy with the point.
Does adrenaline kick in? Like for the team, it looked like there was a point, you were 2-0 down, and you could have packed up and, spat the dummy, go home, cop another couple of goals and go, oh, bad luck, we've had a bad game. But did adrenaline kick in at any moment?
A little bit, but it was just instinct, most of it, to be honest. Like everyone knows what to do, everyone knows how to play, and we've been down to 9 and 10 men before in the season, so we know how to play when we go down. And it was nothing new. We knew we could get back in the game. Even before they scored the second goal, we were on top, and they just got a bit lucky, I thought. And I don't know. I thought we did really well in the second half, especially.
So Ursson on the motorbike there.
Yeah, it might be.
Just with, obviously, it was a game-changing moment. I think it happened on the bench where Marco brought in Genghis centrally. He took Ryan off and put you on the wing, and you were really unlucky not to score before you actually scored when you hit the post.
Yeah.
And then you scored that equaliser. Do you think that was a moment where it's turned the game tactically?
Yeah, I guess so. I think the wingers in our team have to work so hard. They have to get up and back, and with 10 men it made them have to work even harder. So I think towards the end, both Kiddo and Nicola were really tired, as were the rest of the team. But I think maybe they do the most running in our team, I think. So they were tired, and I happened to go out on the left wing, and I enjoy playing on the wing. It's a lot different to striker, because a lot of time when you get the ball as a striker, the best you can do is hold the ball up and drop it off to someone. You don't really have as much space, and when I was on the wing I had some space and I like to take on players, and I was able to do that in the second half, and luckily it worked out in the end.
Take us through the goal.
I just remember being free at the back post and sticking my hand up for Addy, and I just had a feeling because a few minutes before there was a similar ball that Elsie played to me, and Rue tried to judge it and it skidded on and it went just past him and I didn't read it. So I made sure I read this one and was in line with the ball, and I had a good first touch and just hit it and it went in. So, and then after that it was unreal. It was great.
So you're saying that the shit pitch helped you?
No, not really. It just yeah, I don't know. It just skidded on. Whatever. Thanks to the groundsman as well. Then whatever.
But I mean, you actually that's your 5th goal, I think, now in the A-League, and obviously you just got an FFA Cup.
Yeah.
So you're having a good season among the goals. So you're obviously growing. So how have you seen, looking back in the first 20 rounds of this year for you? Obviously, you started great at Sydney, didn't have the games because of the talent they got there. How you settled in here?
Yeah, I think it's gone well. I always knew it's hard to go from playing once a month and then playing week in, week out and having a backup. And at times I've had little niggles and stuff. So I knew that in some games I wouldn't be as sharp or as good as I would have liked, and I just had to be patient. Now towards the back end of the season I feel like I'm really getting fit and I feel strong and I'm confident in the team and in myself. So yeah, it's starting to work out really well the back end of the season. So
just next week you got victory. Obviously Urson's going to be out of action. Taylor did a pretty good job, I thought, coming in for the 73 minutes. This is a game again where you can distance yourself from the guys beneath you. So how important is this one to obviously not to concede and obviously not to lose a player and win?
Yeah, it's very important. I think it's obviously a huge game because they're, 3 points behind us? Or 3 points behind us, so it's a huge game. It's a 6-pointer. So yeah, it's a huge game, but we know what we need to do. Taylor's coming in, he knows his role and everyone else knows their role, and we're very confident that we can get a result in Melbourne.
Beauty.